Hello there. I'm Jessica Ramey, a waste reduction coordinator with Marion County Environmental Services and also a reuse artist. And so when I say the word reuse, I mean taking things that are normally thrown in the trash or in the recycle bin and turning them into something new. That's also called creative reuse. So today I'm going to show you how to make a very cool mask out of cardboard. It will be simple and fun. Let me show you what it looks like. Pretty fun, pretty cool. It's a 3D mask, it's freeform, and I will show you how to do it. So these are the things you're gonna need. Some paint and paintbrushes, a Sharpie, some scissors, an X-Acto knife, and a cutting mat, some glue, and a low temp hot glue gun, as well as some tape. And of course, cardboard. You're first going to make an oval about the same size as your head, and then cut out your cardboard. Eventually, you're going to place this cardboard on your head, and that's going to help hold the mask on. I'm now cutting the inside of the head shape kind of like I would a pizza. Cut it into slices. This will help you cut it out easily. Now place the cardboard on your head and see if it fits. If it does, cut out all the little bits. Get a rectangular piece of cardboard and glue it to the top of the head cardboard to form a 90-degree angle. Then place it on top of your head again, and this time measure out with a Sharpie where your eye holes as well as your mouth hole is. This will help you see as well as breathe out your mask when you're wearing it. Now, using that pizza cutting method that we used before, cut out your slices with your X-Acto knife and then follow up with your scissors. This should make your eye holes really big enough for you to see out of. Now cut a giant C shape out of the cardboard. This cool mohawk piece will actually help stabilize your mask. It will help the front and the top stay nicely together. When hot gluing, it's great also to use tape. So just put down some glue, and then while the glue is drying, add the tape, and that will help hold it together. This will help speed up the construction of your piece. Cut up some top ridges out of the mohawk so it looks more like hair. And then I'm cutting a thin, skinny piece to represent the nose. The next thing you can do is make a hair piece, kind of like funky bangs. So I want to make this symmetrical. So what I'm doing is taking a longer piece of cardboard and I'm folding it in half. And so what I do on one side, I'll do on the other side. So on one half, I'll start cutting out the shape. Then when I'm done cutting out that shape, I'll fold it in half and then take my Sharpie to trace around that shape on the other side of the cardboard. Then I'll cut out that other side, and then when I unfold it, I'll have two symmetrical pieces of cardboard. Secure the hair on top of the nose shape. Now I'm going to focus on the eyes. I'm going to make 2 crescent shapes for the top eyelids. And then I'm going to make 2 more crescent shapes for the bottom eyelids. I'm going to glue them in place. Now I'm going to make a bottom nose shape. So essentially, I'm making the nostrils on either side and this round kind of ball, and it's kind of triangular. So I'm going to cut that out and then glue it down. To glue it down, I don't want it to be completely flat. So what I'm going to do is make some cardboard tubes and glue the top and the bottom of the tube to the bottom of the nose and the top of that base cardboard. The next thing we're going to do is make some cheeks. Right now it looks very rectangular and I just want to add more shape to the mask. So cheeks will really help that. So essentially I'm just using a rectangular piece of cardboard and then I'm smoothing out the edges to make it more rounded. I'm going to glue that to the base of that cardboard mask. All right, next we are moving on to the lips. So we're working our way down on this mask. I'm going to start with the top upper lip, and I'm making it rather wide. And then I'm going to start working on that divot part right above your top upper lip, between the nose and the mouth. There's these 2 pieces of flesh that were kind of sticking up. So I'm cutting out that. And then I'm going to make a tube of cardboard again. To make it more 3D, so that upper lip just kind of sticks out a little bit, and I'm going to glue that down and then rest that upper lip right on top of it. Now it's time to make the bottom lip. That is also going to be about the size of 1.5 of the top lip. It's essentially just half of an oval shape. Just gonna cut out a round tongue shape that's gonna be coming out in between the lips. And then I'm going to once again make a cardboard tube. So that kind of gives it a little bit more definition and it looks more 3D. Now that all the facial parts are done, I am going to be adding details. So for instance, I'm adding wings to both the upper and lower eyelids, as well as a small set of horns that are above where the eyebrows are, and then a larger set of horns above the hair area. Try it on and then see how well it fits. If it fits well, then you can move on to paint. Painting is when your mask will come to life. So essentially I'm not using too many colors, but I am starting out with a base color and I chose white. I like white because it's really great for contrast, but you could choose any color that you like. So once I covered it in white, I then started outlining all the areas around the cardboard in black. So that gave really awesome contrast, and it's really great to see that contrast. It's going to be visible really far away. So if you're part of a parade or a performance, people can really understand those shapes because of the black and white contrast. Then after I was done with that, there's some areas that I actually started making horizontal lines or starburst kind of shapes, just to give it a little bit more depth and a little more interest. And then with the colors, I then started painting the lips pink, then I added some red later, gave it some freckles, put some color around the eyes, added the color for the hair. So this is the step where you give it a lot of personality. Figure out, is this mask happy? Is it sad? You could choose those colors based on that. Mine is looking a little bit grumpy, and so I made some big eyebrow furrows, but just play with it. Have fun. That is what art is about, is exploring and having a lot of fun. It's artful play.